BDMS Wellness Clinic is a rare oasis of wellness in the heart of the city with a broad range of preventive medical services from personalized supplements from our in-house Royal Compounding Pharmacy to comprehensive health screenings. BDMS Wellness Clinic offers a complete range of clinical services. Our multidisciplinary holistic approach targets all areas of wellness, resulting in 8 specialized clinics at BDMS Wellness Clinic, Prevention and Wellness Clinic, Musculoskeletal and Rehabilitation Clinic, Brain Wellness Clinic, Preventive Cardiology Clinic, Digestive Wellness Clinic, Dental Wellness Clinic, Fertility and Women Wellness Clinic, Aesthetic and Hair Wellness Clinic. Together with our team of experts and specialists at BDMS Wellness Clinic, we continuously strive for excellence. Our team's dedication to delivering world-class investigative programs, coupled with international affiliation with renowned doctors, make us an ideal choice for many patients. BDMS wellness supplements and health products have been expertly designed, selected, produced, and controlled by experts in preventive medicine. Movenpick BDMS Wellness Resort, Bangkok, let you grow beyond the wonder energy. We offer a perfect harmony of comfort and a wellness retreat concept. On behalf of our team at BDMS Wellness Clinic, we are honored for every award and recognition that we have received. As one of the leading medical wellness institutions, we hope to continue to give the gift of health because, after all, the greatest gift is health. Live longer, healthier, and happier.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, and welcome to the Bangkok Post Women's Vision Forum 2025. Her story, our story. I'm Becky Russell, and I'm going to be your host for today's event. This year, Women's Vision Forum 2025 is held in honor of the International Women's Day, highlighting the role of women in business, society, and the economy. More than just a platform of inspiration, today's forum is an opportunity to share perspectives and experiences from women across different fields. Under this year's theme, Her Story, Our Story, we aim to show that the stories of the women around us could one day become our own. Today, we will hear from accomplished women, some of whom you may already know, who have made significant contributions across various industries. We are certain that both our in-person and online audiences tuning in via Bangkok Post live stream will gain valuable insights from today's discussion. But next, I would like to take this opportunity to officially open today's event. Please join me in welcoming Professor Dr. Wisanu Krungam, Chairman of Bangkok Post Public Company Limited, to deliver his opening remarks.
พระท่านรัฐมนตรีประจำสำนักนายกรัฐมนตรีคุณจิราพรสินธุไพรท่านวิทยากรท่านผู้มีเกียรติที่เคารพทุกท่านครับ ในนามของชาวคณะหนังสือพิมพ์บางกอกโพสต์ขอต้อนรับทุกท่านสู่การจัดงานในวันนี้ภายใต้หัวข้อใหญ่ว่า Bangkok Post Women Vision Forum 2025 หรือการแสดงวิสัยทัศน์สตรีในปี 2568 ทั้งนี้การจัดงานครั้งนี้ก็ได้จัดขึ้นด้วยความตระหนักว่าเมื่อวันที่ 8 มีนาคมที่เพิ่งผ่านมาเป็นวันที่ทั่วโลกยกย่องให้เป็นวันสตรีสากลเพื่อที่จะรำลึกถึงบทบาทและความสำคัญของเหล่าสตรีทั้งหลายที่มีส่วนในการสร้างประเทศสร้างโลกในด้านต่างๆทุกวันนี้บทบาทของสตรีแผ่ไพศาลออกไปกว่าในสมัยเมื่อเรายังเด็กหรือยังเล็กอยู่เพราะวันนี้บทบาทของสตรีได้เข้าไปยังกิจการทางด้านเศรษฐกิจสังคมการเมืองการปกครองการต่างประเทศมากมายหลายด้านหลายสาขาด้วยกันว่าแต่เฉพาะในประเทศไทยเราเองเราก็ได้มาถึงยุคที่บัดนี้เราได้เห็นผู้หญิงเป็นผู้ว่าราชการจังหวัดเป็นอธิบดีเป็นปลัดกระทรวงเป็นรัฐมนตรีเป็นนายกรัฐมนตรีเป็นประธานศาลฎีกาเป็นอัยการสูงสุดเป็นกรรมการองค์กรอิสระสารพัดที่ผู้ชายเคยเป็นผู้หญิงก็สามารถเป็นและครองตำแหน่งเหล่านั้นได้และหลายท่านก็ทำงานได้เป็นอย่างดีด้วยความซื่อสัตย์สุจริตขยันอดทนถือว่าเป็นการบุกเบิกศักราชใหม่ของประเทศไทยอย่างแท้จริงหนังสือพิมพ์บางกอกโพสต์เป็นหนังสือพิมพ์ภาษาต่างประเทศคือภาษาอังกฤษฉบับแรกและฉบับเดียวที่ได้ก่อกำเนิดขึ้นเมื่อ78 ปีที่แล้วและดำเนินกิจการต่อเนื่องมาโดยไม่ขาดสายจนถึงบัดนี้ก้าวย่างขึ้นสู่ปีที่79ทั้งหมดนี้ยังจะมีการขยายกิจการต่อไปโดยเข้าไปใช้ระบบออนไลน์แผ่ออกไปในกิจการทุกแพลตฟอร์มซึ่งก็เป็นการขยายกิจการของหนังสือพิมพ์บางกอกโพสต์เรื่องนี้มันก็มาสอดรับกันกับบทบาทของสตรีหนังสือพิมพ์บางกอกโพสต์ยินดีที่จะประวารณาตัวดูแลรับใช้และให้ความสำคัญแก่บทบาทของสตรีในด้านต่างๆสิ่งที่จะมีการอภิปรายกันสนทนากันแลกเปลี่ยนความคิดเห็นกันในวันนี้ก็จะปรากฏในหนังสือพิมพ์บางกอกโพสต์และกระจายไปทั่วโลกให้คนได้รู้จักตระหนักในบทบาทของสตรีของไทยซึ่งเราก็ได้เรียนเชิญมาเป็นวิทยากรในวันนี้ท่านผู้มีเกียรติที่เคารพครับหัวข้อเล็กลงมาจากหัวข้อใหญ่ที่เรากำหนดในวันนี้ได้ตั้งเอาไว้สั้นๆง่ายๆว่า Her Story Our Story ความหมายก็คือเรื่องของสุภาพสตรีไม่ใช่เรื่องของวงการสุภาพสตรีเท่านั้นแต่เป็นเรื่องของคนไทยทั้งหลายไม่ว่าจะบุรุษหรือสตรีหรืออีกในหนึ่งก็คือเป็นเรื่องของมนุษยชาติด้วยเราคงจะได้รับความคิดเห็นดีๆจากท่านผู้นำวงการสตรีในด้านต่างๆหลายด้านในวันนี้ในโอกาสนี้ผมต้องขอบพระคุณท่านรัฐมนตรีประจำสำนักนายกรัฐมนตรีท่านผู้มีเกียรติทั้งหลายอีกครั้งหนึ่งที่กรุณารับเชิญมาร่วมงานเป็นสักขีพยานในการที่จะได้รับฟังเรื่องเล่าของท่านผู้มีบทบาทและความสำเร็จในวงการต่างๆของไทยในวันนี้และหวังว่าการจัดประชุมเสวนาในวันนี้จะอำนวยประโยชน์ตั้งแต่บัดนี้และเบื้องหน้าต่อไปให้กับผู้ที่จะก้าวย่างขึ้นมาเป็นผู้ใหญ่ในสังคมและมีบทบาทในสังคมตามลำดับสืบไปขอบพระคุณมากครับ
Thank you very much ขอบพระคุณนะคะท่านดร.วิษณุเครืองามเป็นอย่างสูงนะคะที่ท่านได้ให้เกียรติมากล่าวในวันนี้นะคะ So that was a very valuable speech that we heard from him encouraging women's vision as well. Next, I would like to take this opportunity to invite Her Excellency Jiraporn Sinthuphrai the minister attached to the Prime Minister's office to officially inaugurate this event. Please welcome ขอเสียงปรบมือต้อนรับพนักท่านรัฐมนตรีประจำสำนักนายกรัฐมนตรีนะคะพนักท่านจิราพรสินทุไพรค่ะ
ท่านอาจารย์วิษณุเครืองามนะคะ ท่านคณะผู้บริหารหนังสือพิมพ์บางกอกโพสต์ค่ะคณะวิทยากรนะคะท่านตัวแทนสตรีแขกผู้มีเกียรติทุกท่านค่ะดิฉันรู้สึกเป็นเกียรติอย่างยิ่งนะคะที่ได้มาร่วมเวทีบางกอกโพสต์ Women Vision นะคะ Her Story Our Story ในวันนี้นะคะซึ่งเป็นการจัดงานในห้วงเวลาของที่ยังมีกลิ่นอายของการเฉลิมฉลองวันสตรีสากลนะคะซึ่งเป็นวันที่พวกเราทุกคนนะคะได้ร่วมกันยกย่องแล้วก็ตระหนักถึงบทบาทอันทรงคุณค่านะคะของผู้หญิงในการขับเคลื่อนสังคมแล้วก็ประเทศชาติค่ะต้องเรียนว่าในฐานะที่เป็นสตรีนะคะที่เป็นตัวแทนของภาคการเมืองซึ่งถือเป็นหนึ่งในภาคส่วนสำคัญนะคะที่มีบทบาทในการพัฒนาขับเคลื่อนประเทศในเชิงนโยบายดิฉันคงต้องกล่าวถึงบทบาทของผู้หญิงในการเมืองไทยนะคะซึ่งในอดีตที่ผ่านมาต้องยอมรับว่าผู้หญิงไทยต้องเผชิญกับข้อจำกัดต้องเผชิญกับอุปสรรคหลายอย่างในการที่จะเข้าสู่เวทีการเมืองเป็นต้นว่าในอดีตเราก็จะมีความเชื่อว่าการเมืองเป็นเรื่องของผู้ชายหรือแม้กระทั่งว่าสภาวะแวดล้อมการเมืองต่างๆในอดีตไม่ได้เอื้ออำนวยให้ผู้หญิงสามารถที่จะเข้ามาทำงานหรือมีบทบาททางการเมืองได้มากนักนะคะส่งผลให้จำนวนผู้หญิงที่ก้าวเข้าสู่ตำแหน่งทางการเมืองค่อนข้างจะน้อยมากในอดีตแต่ว่าทุกวันนี้เราก็ทราบกันดีว่าสถานการณ์ได้เปลี่ยนแปลงไปอย่างมีนัยสำคัญนะคะผู้หญิงไทยมีบทบาทแล้วก็ได้รับการยอมรับมากขึ้นนะคะเห็นได้จากจำนวนสมาชิกสภาผู้แทนราษฎรในรัฐสภาที่เพิ่มมากขึ้นนะคะจากในอดีตที่เฉลี่ยอยู่ที่ประมาณ 5% ขยับขึ้นเป็นที่ประมาณ 20% ในปัจจุบันเราเห็นตัวอย่างได้ชัดเจนของผู้นำหญิงในอดีตอย่างเช่นท่านอดีตนายกรัฐมนตรียิ่งลักษณ์ชินวัตรนะคะผู้เข้ามาทลายกำแพงเปลี่ยนโฉมหน้าการเมืองของประเทศไทยโดยนอกจากที่ท่านจะเป็นนายกรัฐมนตรีหญิงคนแรกของประเทศไทยท่านยังเคยดำรงตำแหน่งรัฐมนตรีว่าการกระทรวงกลาโหมซึ่งเป็นสตรีคนแรกของประเทศเช่นเดียวกันแล้วก็ตอนนั้นได้มีการผลักดันนะคะนโยบายสำคัญคือกองทุนบทบาทสตรีอย่างเป็นรูปธรรมสิ่งเหล่านี้ค่ะถือว่าเป็นการสร้างแรงบันดาลใจที่สำคัญนะคะแสดงให้เห็นว่าผู้หญิงไทยมีศักยภาพอย่างมหาศาลถ้าได้รับโอกาสที่เหมาะสมค่ะอย่างไรก็ดีนะคะถ้าเราไปดูกฎหมายสูงสุดของประเทศอย่างรัฐธรรมนูญของประเทศไทยค่ะเราจะพบว่าตั้งแต่การเปลี่ยนแปลงการปกครองปี 2475 นะคะรัฐธรรมนูญของประเทศไทยไม่เคยจำกัดเพศของผู้มีสิทธิ์เลือกตั้งนะคะทั้งในมิติของการลงสมัครรับเลือกตั้งหรือว่าในมิติของการลงคะแนนเสียงเลือกตั้งก็ถือว่าสิทธิการมีส่วนร่วมทางการเมืองไทยตามกฎหมายในขณะนั้นมีความล้ำหน้าหลายประเทศเป็นอย่างมากนะคะแต่ว่าก็เป็นที่น่าสนใจว่าแม้ว่าผู้หญิงในประเทศไทยจะได้สิทธิ์แล้วก็มีส่วนร่วมทางการเมืองมานานแต่ว่าบทบาทของผู้หญิงส่วนใหญ่ยังอยู่ที่ในฐานะผู้ใช้สิทธิ์เลือกตั้งซะส่วนใหญ่ยังไม่ค่อยขยับมาสู่การเป็นตัวแทนของประชาชนหรือว่าการเป็นผู้นำทางการเมืองนะคะสิ่งเหล่านี้ก็สะท้อนผ่านสถิตินะคะที่ระยะหลังมาอย่างที่ฉันนำเรียนไปว่าแม้ว่าตัวเลขของผู้หญิงในการเมืองจะเพิ่มมากขึ้นคือจาก 5% ขยับมาที่ประมาณเกือบ 20% แต่ว่าสัดส่วนนี้ก็ยังถือว่าต่ำกว่าค่าเฉลี่ยของโลกนะคะที่ขณะอยู่ที่ราว 26% นะคะหมายความว่าผู้หญิงไทยยังคงเผชิญกับความท้าทายหลายประการในการเข้าสู่เวทีการเมืองนะคะไม่ว่าจะเป็นในเรื่องของค่านิยมทางสังคมระบบการเมืองหรือแม้กระทั่งการขาดการสนับสนุนที่เป็นรูปธรรมแล้วก็ต่อเนื่องนะคะนอกจากนี้เรายังต้องตระหนักว่าผู้หญิงไทยไม่ได้มีอัตลักษณ์เดียวนะคะเรามีความหลากหลายทั้งทางเชื้อชาติศาสนาความพิการแล้วก็อัตลักษณ์ทางเพศรัฐบาลจึงต้องออกแบบนโยบายที่ครอบคลุมความต้องการของผู้หญิงในทุกกลุ่มนะคะอย่างทั่วถึงเพื่อไม่ให้มีผู้หญิงกลุ่มใดกลุ่มหนึ่งถูกทิ้งไว้ข้างหลังในห้วงของการพัฒนาประเทศ ที่ผ่านมาค่ะมีบางประเทศที่ใช้มาตรการโควต้าอย่างเช่นการกำหนดโควต้าผู้หญิงในรัฐสภานะคะเพื่อให้ผู้หญิงสามารถที่จะเข้าถึงอำนาจทางการเมืองได้มากขึ้นแต่ว่าสำหรับประเทศไทยค่ะดิฉันเชื่อมั่นว่าผู้หญิงไทยมีศักยภาพมากพอที่จะก้าวเข้ามาในทางการเมืองด้วยความสามารถนะคะโดยไม่จำเป็นต้องพึ่งโควต้าแต่สิ่งที่สำคัญก็คือว่าเราต้องสร้างโอกาสแล้วก็ขจัดอุปสรรคที่ขัดขวางผู้หญิงจากการเข้ามามีส่วนร่วมทางการเมืองได้อย่างเท่าเทียมรัฐบาลนะคะภายใต้การนำของท่านนายกรัฐมนตรีแพทองธารชินวัตรนะคะซึ่งเป็นนายกรัฐมนตรีที่เป็นผู้หญิงคนที่2ของประเทศไทยค่ะก็ตระหนักถึงความสำคัญของประเด็นนี้นะคะแล้วก็ได้ดำเนินการหลายประการที่ส่งผลโดยตรงต่อผู้หญิงนะคะอย่างเช่นการสนับสนุนแล้วก็สานต่อโครงการบทบาทสตรีนะคะเป็นกองทุนบทบาทสตรีแล้วก็การสร้างโอกาสทางเศรษฐกิจแล้วก็สังคมแก่ผู้หญิงโดยเฉพาะนะคะการปรับปรุงกฎหมายคุ้มครองแรงงานสตรีการส่งเสริมสิทธิการลาคลอดนะคะแล้วก็การฉีดวัคซีน HPV ฟรีนะคะเพื่อปกป้องผู้หญิงจากมะเร็งปากมดลูกซึ่งเราเชื่อว่าถ้าสุขภาพมีผู้หญิงมีสุขภาพที่แข็งแรงนะคะมีคุณภาพชีวิตที่ดีนะคะก็จะเป็นรากฐานสำคัญที่จะช่วยผู้หญิงสามารถที่จะมีส่วนร่วมทางการเมืองนะคะแล้วก็มีส่วนร่วมในการพัฒนาขับเคลื่อนสังคมได้อย่างมั่นใจมากขึ้นนะคะเสริมให้ผู้หญิงสามารถที่จะก้าวสู่ตำแหน่งทางการเมืองได้ในอนาคตค่ะอีกสิ่งสำคัญนะคะที่ดิฉันอยากจะเน้นย้ำก็คือว่านอกจากนโยบายของรัฐบาลแล้วค่ะเราทุกคนสามารถที่จะมีส่วนสนับสนุนให้ผู้หญิงได้เข้ามามีบทบาททางการเมืองได้นะคะด้วยการสร้างพื้นที่ทางการเมืองที่ปลอดภัยค่ะปลอดภัยจากการใช้ถ้อยคำที่สร้างความเกลียดชังหรือว่า hate speech ปลอดภัยจากการที่จะถูกโจมตีมุ่งเป้าไปที่ตัวบุคคลแล้วก็อคติทางเพศนะคะซึ่งสิ่งเหล่านี้เป็นสิ่งที่ทุกคนสามารถที่จะร่วมมือกันได้ไม่ว่าจะเป็นในกลุ่มพี่น้องประชาชนในกลุ่มพี่น้องสื่อมวลชนหรือแม้กระทั่งในนักการเมืองนะคะทุกฝ่ายถ้าว่าทุกฝ่ายตระหนักว่ามันมีความรุนแรงที่เกิดขึ้นกับนักการเมืองหญิงไม่ว่าจะเป็นเห็นว่าเป็นปัญหาสำคัญแล้วก็ร่วมกันแก้ไขปัญหาอย่างจริงจังนะคะดิฉันเชื่อว่าหญิงไทยสามารถที่จะก้าวเข้าสู่เวทีการเมืองได้อย่างมั่นใจได้อย่างปลอดภัยแล้วก็จะมีบทบาทสำคัญในการช่วยกันขับเคลื่อนประเทศของเราได้อย่างเต็มที่นะคะในอีกประมาณสัก10 ปีข้างหน้าค่ะดิฉันหวังว่าเราจะเห็นผู้หญิงไทยเข้ามามีบทบาทในเวทีทางการเมืองได้อย่างสมศักดิ์ศรีนะคะไม่ใช่เพราะจำนวนการกำหนดโควต้าแต่เป็นเพราะความสามารถที่แท้จริงของเธอเหล่านั้นค่ะในท้ายที่สุดนี้นะคะที่ฉันขอให้วันนี้นะคะเป็นอีก1 วันสำคัญที่พวกเราทุกคนนะคะได้ร่วมกันสนับสนุนส่งเสริมนะคะแล้วก็สร้างแรงบันดาลใจให้แก่ผู้หญิงไทยให้สามารถก้าวเข้าสู่บทบาทสำคัญในการกำหนดนโยบายเพื่อนำไปสู่การพัฒนาสังคมแล้วก็ขับเคลื่อนประเทศชาติต่อไปเพราะว่าเมื่อผู้หญิงก้าวหน้านั่นหมายความว่าสังคมแล้วก็ประเทศชาติก็จะก้าวหน้าไปพร้อมกันนะคะดิฉันขอเชิญชวนทุกท่านนะคะร่วมกันสร้างสังคมที่การเมืองความเสมอภาคความเท่าเทียมทางเพศสามารถที่จะเติบโตก้าวหน้าไปพร้อมกันได้ช่วยกันสร้างสังคมที่ทุกคนที่มีศักยภาพจะไม่ถูกกีดกันจะไม่ถูกเลือกปฏิบัติเพียงเพราะว่าความแตกต่างของเพศของเชื้อชาติของฐานะหรือแม้กระทั่งความแตกต่างในเรื่องของความเชื่อค่ะขอบคุณทุกท่านค่ะ
ขอบพระคุณค่ะขอบพระคุณพนักท่านนายกพนักท่านรัฐมนตรีประจำสำนักนายกรัฐมนตรีนะคะขอท่านอยู่บนเวทีก่อนนะคะ Please remain on stage so we have more women in the parliament now up to 20% from only 5% in the past so we are playing more important roles in the politics, but yet still lower than the international average, which is 26%. So we need to expand more safety space for women in politics and reduce all of the hate speech that might occur in the future. ในลำดับต่อไปนะคะ I would like to call upon Professor Dr. Wisnu Krungam, Chairman of Bangkok Post, and Kun Warachai Pijanjit, Vice Chairman of Bangkok Post Public Company Limited on stage to join the photo session. Please welcome. กล้องกลางนะคะท่านคะกล้องกลางนะคะกล้องกลางค่ะกล้องด้านหลังนะคะอีกกล้องหนึ่งค่ะโอเคค่ะ and I would like to invite all of our distinguished guest speakers and sponsors for our group photo session ขออนุญาตกราบเรียนเชิญนะคะคุณสิริวงศ์บวรบุญฤทัยนะคะ Co-Presidents and Finance and Accounting Big Rim Power Public Company Limited ดร.ฉลมขวัญประยุนเวชDirector of Fertility and Women Wellness Clinic BDMS Wellness Clinic คุณหนึ่งฤทัยงามบุญสวัสดิ์ Founder Skin Glow Thailand Co-founder High Note Academy and CMO of FDGT Company Limited คุณซินดี้สริญญาบิชอปActress, artist, and advocate. คุณอัญชุมาพรวาดดาว Co-founder of Bangkok Pride. Miss Global 2025, Miss Wen Ding Nguyen. First runner-up Miss Universe Thailand 2024, actress, model, and women's empowerment and marine conservation advocate คุณสุริสาสุซาน่าเรโนลด์ Look at the center camera. กล้องกลางนะคะ camera in the center.The one in the back กล้องด้านหลังนะคะช่างภาพด้านหน้านั่งลงให้นิดนึงนะคะโอเค Thank you very much ขอบคุณค่ะขอเสียงปรบมือให้กับทุกท่านด้วยนะคะ Thank you very much.Before we can proceed to our first session of the day ขอบพระคุณมากค่ะขอบพระคุณนะคะ So our first session will be Powering Women with Greener Future which we have a very great honor to have her here with us today and I would like to officially begin the Women's Vision Forum 2025. ขอบพระคุณนะคะพนักท่านติดภารกิจนะคะอาจจะกลับเลยนะคะขอเสียงปรบมือให้ท่านอีกครั้งหนึ่งนะคะ A round of applause for Her Excellency for joining us today.ได้ค่ะ Now let's officially begin Women's Vision Forum 2025 Her Story Our Story Our first speaker is a leading figure in Thailand's energy sector and an expert in corporate finance with extensive experiences in national organization. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome คุณสิริวงศ์บวรบุญฤทัย the Co-President Finance and Accounting Big Rim Power Public Company Limited.สวัสดีค่ะ Okay, nice to see you here on stage. So I would like to start with a very basic question, but I think it might be a little bit difficult to answer though. What was your childhood like?
Yeah, well, I would say that I grew up in a family like traditional Chinese family that wasn't wealthy. And also, I'm the youngest of 7 siblings of my families. So I think you can imagine that my parents are very busy and had to work hard for their children, right? And when I was a child, I'm not good at studying. And actually, I didn't enjoy reading books. So I had to struggle with my education. However, I think my parents are very supportive me and think that the education is the most important thing that you need to. So I remember that one day my mom woke me up at 5 a.m. to reading books before taking the exam. So I think that is my turning point. From bottom to the top, I can become the first rank in my classroom.
Wow.
Yeah, and quite amazing mom, right? So thanks to that encouraged me, and I think I find my pathway, and also I discover my passions, and I promise myself that I won't let her down. All my families, everyone support me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very impressive because at the beginning you said that you were not good at academic, probably something like that, but because of your mom making you read at 5 a.m. in the morning. But I think it's also your discipline as well.
Yeah, so I think once I have to read the books to take the exam, so I realized that I because my family is not wealthy, right? So I need to take care myself by myself, and also need to use every resource in my families to push me up, right?
Right. That's very impressive. And what sparkled you, your interest in finance? Actually, when you say that you're not good at studying, finance is something like you need to be good at something to choose finance. So what interested you in finance?
Yeah, I think my beginning of my interest in finance, I think start at home. As I mentioned that I grow in a family without much wealth, so it may help me, teach me that I need to think about, realize the value of money, and also manage our limited resource. So I pursue my bachelor degree in accounting actually, and I had a chance to take an elective course in finance, and I realized that I love finance instead. And I think even clearer that I realized is when I work at audit firms like EY, or at that time it's called Ernst & Young. And at that time, I think it's have a Thailand economic crisis, like we call Tom Yam Kung hit. Yeah. And I have a chance to conduct special audit for the financial institutions and credit sponsor that were closing. So I not fully understand on the situations. So I decided to pursue master degree in finance. And after that, I work in investment banking and also in banking fields over 15 years before joining Big Power.
Wow. Okay. That was like a very long journey for you as well. So what are the challenges for women in the energy sector?
Yeah, I think over the past 10 years, I experienced in energy sector. So I think women face several challenges, especially in the energy sector, which primarily a male-dominated industry and largely driven by males, by engineers, like the technical roles, the engineering roles, and leadership roles, maybe tend to have fewer proportion of women by nature itself, right? And I think in the industrial, like in the energy sector, this has like rapidly changed since recently. This transition like from the traditional power to the clean and renewable energy, right? So the leadership diversity play a key role. You need to have some more women to participate in this industry, and also get to build up for the creativities, innovations to serve the rising demand of the energies, while you have to address on the environmental concerns. Right.
Okay, so just now, Her Excellency was stating that we have like about 20% of women in the parliament, but the average of international was 26%. In your company, can you like average the numbers of women working there and towards men's?
Yeah, I think the proportions of women is around like 30 to 40% right now, and even our board, right, board members like contribute more than 50%. Yeah.
Wow, so that's very great. So that means that I would like just to ask this question, even though it sounds like your company is already supporting female professionals, but how does your company support female professionals?
Yeah, Big Group has a long history. Like we established since 1878, like 140 years, 47 years already. And Big Power is one of the leading company in the energy sector, right? So at Big Power, we believe in compassion and supportive workplace. Our vision is empowering the world compassionately. That means reflect our commitment to the social responsibility, sustainability, and diversity. For the Big Power, we have integrated social engagement and environmental harmonies to our business. While we empower communities, countries through the sustainable energy solutions. I think we promote inclusive work culture in our organizations. We make the environment that women feel valued and not have a gender-based bias. And second, we make sure that we have the equal pay, like for the compensation that pay for the women on the equal work with the men. So I think this have make every employee happy, right? And the third one is we empower women to step to executive, top executive management, encourage them to foster creativities as well as inclusive environment. And lastly, we provide the equal opportunity to access the trainings and education that improve or develop that skill. Yeah.
Yes. And in the corporate world now has more women in leadership. How do you feel about that since you're also one of the women leader?
Yeah, I truly inspiring me to see more and more women in the energy sector. And I think there's a lot of women right now leading the organization and shaping the industry. For the one that I think we have more women in the management skill, management positions. Will provide us or build us the stronger organizations. You can contribute get the creativities, better making decisions, and also can have like collaboration in the organizations that will lead to benefit to the organization growth and also to the development of energy sector. Yeah.
Okay. Last, what message would you like to share with other women?
Yeah, I think the gender is not a limitation for every woman. Everyone has the potential to create positive change and also have the equal opportunities. Let me share you like 3 my principles that I use along with my career journeys. First is like can-do attitude. That I think once you have that can-do attitude, you will be positive. Proactive mindset is very crucial. You can like make something impossible to possible, right? You can change like everything that you think that it's gonna be like impossible, right? So if I think if you have like your attention, can-do attitude, you can overcome challenges and also motivate yourself. So I think everyone should not like have anyone stop you or anything stop you to do things before you have trying at your best. And second, I think be resilient. As now the economy is changed very quickly, and you have to be flexible and open to change, because everything is not going like as your plan. So you need to learn from your experience, adapt it, and continue moving forward. I think this is the key success for the long-term growth. Yeah. Lastly, be empathy. Yeah, I think when we have like deep listening, understand and like connect to others' feelings, perspective, this will enhance like and build a strong relationship with your colleagues, with your you can like have the inclusive environment, create more creativities, and can work with others easily. This will help you on the like be leaders that can provide or can like drive the complex situations. And by embracing this principle in my works, I believe that it will enhance both your like personal growth and also your professional career or success. Yeah.
Thank you very much. That was great. ขอบพระคุณนะคะสำหรับคุณสิริวงศ์นะคะบวรบุญไทย but please remain on stage. I think her 3 principles were, I think we can share with everybody, and everybody can also use that. Can-do attitude, be resilience, and be empathy. And this is something that she's been using, and she became a very successful woman from doing this. And I think not just only women, I think all men also can do the same thing. Just the can-do attitude, be resilient, and be empathy. Another round of applause for our first woman today, คุณสิริวงศ์บวรบุญฤทัย. And I would like to take this opportunity to invite Mr. Warachai Pijanjit to present a token of appreciation from Bangkok Post.ขอเสียงปรบมืออีกครั้งหนึ่งได้ไหมคะ สุดยอดมากเลยนะคะ จริงๆแล้วเนี่ยทัศนคติในเชิงบวกก็เป็นสิ่งที่สำคัญและถ้าเราเชื่อว่าเราทำได้เราก็จะสามารถทำได้ค่ะ Can do attitude นี่ทุกคนสามารถใช้ได้เหมือนกันหมดเลยนะคะ Thank you very much ค่ะขอบพระคุณมากค่ะ And our next session, we named it Never Give Up. Our next session features two incredible women who have never given up on their dreams. Please give a round of applause to our first woman up here, คุณอัญชุมาพรวาดดาว co-founder of Bangkok Pride. And next, our newly crowned Miss Global 2025, Miss Wen Ding Nuwan. And she has also a Thai name. Everybody calls her Nuwan. Please welcome her on stage. Okay, I will start with you, okay? Actually, we have the same question that I have asked Kun Sirawong before. So I would like to hear from you. Looking back, what were you like as a young girl?
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for having me here, and I feel appreciate from the Bangkok Pride and LGBT folk in Thailand. I think this is a special event for us. Oh, okay, it's not a long time, but I still remember all things. I growing up in a rural area.
Yes?
Unluckily, I know ourselves early that I like girl. In that time, when we in love with the same sex couple, same sex gender, is unnormal in Thailand, and in rural area we cannot express ourselves as we are, and I think it's as same as the other LGBT Jews in Thailand when they was young. They cannot express themselves. It's not only the lesbian or sapphic people as me, I think including trans kids. No one recognize them as trans women or trans men, and they cannot express. I think just last week that Thai state, I forgot the status, but they allow the student in Thailand can dress the uniform as they would like to do, like for the trans women, right? Kids can wearing the skirt. I think it's quite new, but in that time, I not luckily like the children on
You
that
were
day.
born too soon, right?
Yeah, of course. And I got a lot of the painful. However, the painful bring me brave and fight for justice right now.
Yeah, I think because of you that the social had changed this way, even though it might be one of the smallest voice, but it matters. Right. Okay. Same question. Can I call you Nuwan instead of your full name?
So my Thai nickname is
Yeah.
Hong.
Hong. Now everybody
Yes.
call you Hong.
Yes.
Right.
So it's so cute
she's
and I
so
love it so much.
so gorgeous, just like a swan, right? So she's Hong.นะคะ. Okay. So looking back, what were you like as a young girl?
I was like just an innocent girl living in a small town in Vietnam called Da La City. And as a mountain town, I grew up very like mostly hang out on the mountain by myself. And I got pregnant very early as age 17 and become a mother at 18 years old. And at that very moment, I thought it's the end of my dreams. And it's all about surviving to me. It's about taking care of my baby, how to survive. That's the idea of life to me. But then things have changed. From the up and down, from the stormy days, I become different. I become stronger. And I realize it's not just about surviving anymore. It's about making dreams and making a legacy for myself and also for other women that have the same situation as me. And they see the same in the life. And that there, I can help others by my own story. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So what are you working on right now? that you refuse to give up? Uh-huh. What are you working on? Like, I don't know, maybe it would be something that maybe people would, okay, just give up, but you said, I don't want to give up.
Yes. I think because a newly crowned, it's only
Crowned,
3
yes.
days for me, so it's so fresh. That's why I still have it on my head today.
Yes.
So the thing that is right now for me is for Miss Global. When I attempt to Miss Global 2025, there's a lot of question in my mind. I am questioning my own self. Like, do I deserve this? Will I make it happen? Will I make my country proud? The pressure of carrying the sharks of my country on my chest is really heavy. And I came to the point that I realized I need to live for what I wish for, which is this position right now with the crowd. And I just need to follow that. And do not listen to the voice inside your own head, not any voice other voices yet.
Yes.
Your own voice that telling you to stop, that telling you you don't capable of doing things. You have to stop listening to it and chase your dreams. And that is my working on right now, which is I am Miss Global 2025, that I live up for my dreams and I'm not give up no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. What about you?
So I work as an activist for gender equality and human rights issues. The thing that I remind myself, like this is my life. Like I share the story to you that I know myself as a lesbian when I was young, and I got a lot of the stigmatized and discrimination in school and in workplace. I spent more than decades, around 12 years, to work hard and advocate for marriage equality. I think the one word that I in my mind and cannot bring me give up, that we should live in the born is free and equal and dignity. Dignity is quite important for us. When we are the minority group, in that time I think when 10 years ago nobody think marriage equality and LGBT people got a lot of the open space right now. And in that time I think I would like to fight for myself, and I will not give up. More than 10 years I got achievement for the law for the first Southeast Asia country for the marriage equality.
Wow. Yeah, and was not just for you, but it was for everybody. Okay. And okay, just imagine that if there were once that you felt like giving up, what kept you going?
Oh, more than 10 years, I think all steps for the advocate and fight for marriage equality is failed. Just only we got achievement after I think pro-democracy movement. They collect our demand like for the issue of marriage equality to announcement. We got achievement after we got like the good news after we see the entertainment and media give the positive word for us. I think 8 years ago when 10 years ago when I bring the lesbian couples to Bangkok district to register their couples. On the newspaper say that we are like they ignore our purpose, but they accept the couples, the buffalo couples. You know, like it's quite weird that during the Valentine's Day 10 years ago, they ignore lesbian couples, but they accept the symbolic of the buffalo couple in Suphanburi
Yeah,
province,
the animal,
something.
right?
Right, and I'm not sure for the English word, but they say that we are ตัวประหลาด weird people, something like that. We face a lot of the negative thing, but when I saw the newspaper talk about the positive for the LGBT couples, a lot of the film series, Y series, to share our story. That's your her story is our story. Right? I bring your story to my story. I collect a lot of the LGBT couples, LGBT story. It's not only the good news. It's including the bad news. I met lesbian couples. They cannot sign on for the and health on the hospital, and another her girlfriend passed away, and after that I collect a lot of the story of the LGBT couples, LGBT story to my story.
Yes.
And when I feel like I got a lot of the negative feedback. It's not only on the public or the social media, including the parliament also. I was the one of the committee for marriage equality law in the parliament. I sit on the parliament, and a lot of the negative words bring to us, bring to me, and I carrying things. And in that time, I cannot imagine how much get the benefit. But when when the Thailand passed the marriage equality and we organized the Love Win Days, I think in that day I can answer myself more than 1,008 couples, and in 1 month more than 8,000 couples is meaning more around 20,000 people got the benefit. And I feel, we never know, right? When we fail.
Actually, it was your reward at that time,
yeah.
right?
But when we got the reward, when we bring back, how much we fail, and when we got the achievement, this is the reward.
Yeah, it is a reward. Congratulations, because actually on that day, on the first day that people went to register, I've been congratulating a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends who decided to do that. And at the beginning, for me, I didn't really understand what was equal marriage, because I was thinking just as a partner, is that okay? Something like that. But then deep down inside, there are more details that they were fighting for. And congratulations for that. And what about you? Anything that you felt like giving up, but then what kept you going on?
I believe that having kids, having children when you at such a young age, also is somehow it's become my lucky, because of my children I become stronger and I take a lot of responsibilities, and they are the reason I keep going and never ever give up. Of course, in life that you sometimes have to face the negative, and you have to face the hateness, and you have to hate a lot of bad things, yes. But because as my children need me to be strong for them, I be strong for myself. And then from that, I become stronger for the people that love in me and needed me the most. And I think the most struggling time for me is when I have to deal with mental health, which is really hard for a young girl to have kids and deal with many new things in her life happening that she not even expected. So that is the hardest part for me so far. But I'm lucky that I have so many people around me that love in me and believe in me and helping me a lot, especially my mom, that always there for me, that helping me a lot, and I get through it. And my children grow up to be grateful, and they're such a good kids, and I'm so grateful for that. But to be honest, sometime now, when I think about the hard times that I've been through, I don't even remember because somehow it's just like the positive and all the good and the kindness in this world is take over. Yeah, so it's really grateful of me. Yeah.
Yes, because it was like before, women who were married, or even like when you're too old, you cannot join the beauty pageant, right? But right now, it's not only equality in LGBTQ, also in this industry as well, or else she won't become our Miss Global, right? Okay. Is there a woman who had inspired you?
Yeah, as a feminist activist, I would like to acknowledge my first facilitate to bring me to feminist era. Uh, she's named Ajahn Oiporn or Kun Oiporn Keunkeaw. She she worked for the grassroots movement. She facilitated the knowledge of the power dynamics and feminist method to the like activists and grassroots group. You might not have a chance to meet her because of most of you are privileged people. She opened only for the grassroots and activists who fight for justice. Right now, she provides a lot of the class for Myanmar activists, the women from grassroots who fight for like anti male or anti the like injustice things. And I think I bring a lot of inspire from her. And yeah, as I know, I am one of the 100 women for BBC News of the World. If you read her story, it's not it's meaning like a 100 women story. Most of them from activists who fight. It's not for me. I might fight for the LGBT people, but some of them fight for safe abortion, sex work, anti social, anti sexual abuse. Yeah, I think many things, and I think their story inspire me. I think, yep.
Okay, what about you?
I have chance to meet so many empowered women in my work and in my life. To be honest, each of them give me stories that I can live up to and learn from them. But I have the role model that I always follow and always live by her legacy is Mother Teresa. Yes, and yes, one of her favorite words that I always remember for myself, and also I always teach my children, is if you want to change the world, go home and love your family. That is my legacy of life, that family is the foundation of society. If you have a strong family, society and the future will be so secure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true because actually family is the foundation, and go home and love your family first. Okay. So, lastly, what message would you like to share with other women?
Okay, I would like to share three groups. The first, for the women who have a privilege, wherever through the beauty privilege, wealth, social status, or the opposite power, I can read. I would like to invite you to listen deeply and openly for others, especially the women, trans women, and people who face oppression. I hope you use the power to empower others because of your voice and your action matter. We all deserve in the light to live in fair and compassionate world. The secondly, for the women and LGBT, transgender, and youth who facing the violence and injustice, I send you the strength and solidarity. Right now, a lot of the women in crisis of the world, including the war, the violence, please know that we are here to support and believe your strength. You are not alone. And finally, I think for the girls, transgender and LGBT and young generation, I work more than the decades for bringing the marriage equality for the fair society for you. I know for your generation it's not easy. A lot of the challenge issue that you should face, environment, war, crisis, gender, and all things that you will face. Just be strong and believe that future in your hands. Yeah.
As myself as Miss Global 2025, I came to the competition with the carry in my shoulder that I want to send a message to all the women of all ages out there that it's not the end of your dreams. That dreams don't have expiration dates and you can start anytime. It doesn't matter what is your position in life, what is your marriage status, you can always start your dreams. And believe me, when you be yourself and you try the best of yourself, your dreams and your success will come. And take me as example, and do not think it's too late. Never late, it's only late when you don't try. So your time is now. Thank you.
ขอเสียงปรบมือค่ะ A round of applause please Thank you very much So actually I think we have learned Please remain on stage first We have learned a lot from both of them First of all you can see that they have their strength their inner strength and also they're trying to empower everybody sending their energies out there I hope you also at home could receive that Dreams has no expiration date That is very good try your best It's late when you don't start that's the problem okay So I would like to again call upon Mr. Warachai Pichanjit to present a token of appreciation to these two women who really empowered our event today. The camera in the center and the one in the back. Can Kun Warachai in the center, please? A round of applause for Kun Wadao and Miss Global 2025 for your inspiring stories. Very inspiring. Thank you very much. And after this photo session, we will have about like a 10-minute break and then we'll be back here. We have more on stage to present to you. So a 10-minute break and then see you here, back here on stage. And actually, we have workshops outside.
BDMS Wellness Clinic is a rare oasis of wellness in the heart of the city with a broad range of preventive medical services from personalized supplements from our in-house Royal Compounding Pharmacy to comprehensive health screenings. BDMS Wellness Clinic offers a complete range of clinical services. Our multidisciplinary holistic approach targets all areas of wellness, resulting in 8 specialized clinics at BDMS Wellness Clinic, Prevention and Wellness Clinic, Musculoskeletal and Rehabilitation Clinic, Brain Wellness Clinic, Preventive Cardiology Clinic, Digestive Wellness Clinic, Dental Wellness Clinic, Fertility and Women Wellness Clinic. Aesthetic and Hair Wellness Clinic. Together with our team of experts and specialists at BDMS Wellness Clinic, we continuously strive for excellence. Our team's dedication to delivering world-class investigative programs, coupled with international affiliation with renowned doctors, make us an ideal choice for many patients. BDMS wellness supplements and health products have been expertly designed, selected, produced, and controlled by experts in preventive medicine. Movenpick BDMS Wellness Resort, Bangkok, let you grow beyond the wonder energy. We offer a perfect harmony of comfort and a wellness retreat concept. On behalf of our team at BDMS Wellness Clinic, we are honored for every award and recognition that we have received. As one of the leading medical wellness institutions, we hope to continue to give the gift of health because, after all, the greatest gift is health. Live longer, healthier, and happier. BDMS Wellness Clinic is a rare oasis of wellness in the heart of the city with a broad range of preventive medical services from personalized supplements from our in-house Royal Compounding Pharmacy to comprehensive health screenings. BDMS Wellness Clinic offers a complete range of clinical services. Our multidisciplinary holistic approach targets all areas of wellness, resulting in 8 specialized clinics at BDMS Wellness Clinic, Prevention and Wellness Clinic, Musculoskeletal and Rehabilitation Clinic, Brain Wellness Clinic, Preventive Cardiology Clinic, Digestive Wellness Clinic, Dental Wellness Clinic, Fertility and Women Wellness Clinic, Aesthetic and Hair Wellness Clinic. Together with our team of experts and specialists at BDMS Wellness Clinic, we continuously strive for excellence. Our team's dedication to delivering world-class investigative programs, coupled with international affiliation with renowned doctors, make us an ideal choice for many patients. BDMS wellness supplements and health products have been expertly designed, selected, produced, and controlled by experts in preventive medicine. Movenpick BDMS Wellness Resort, Bangkok, let you grow beyond the wonder energy. We offer a perfect harmony of comfort and a wellness retreat concept. On behalf of our team at BDMS Wellness Clinic, we are honored for every award and recognition that we have received. As one of the leading medical wellness institutions, we hope to continue to give the gift of health because, after all, the greatest gift is health. Live longer, healthier, and happier. BDMS Wellness Clinic is a rare oasis of wellness in the heart of the city with a broad range of preventive medical services from personalized supplements from our in-house Royal Compounding Pharmacy to comprehensive health screenings. BDMS Wellness Clinic offers a complete range of clinical services. Our multidisciplinary holistic approach targets all areas of wellness, resulting in 8 specialized clinics at BDMS Wellness Clinic, Prevention and Wellness Clinic, Musculoskeletal and Rehabilitation Clinic, Brain Wellness Clinic, Preventive Cardiology Clinic, Digestive Wellness Clinic, Dental Wellness Clinic, Fertility and Women Wellness Clinic, Aesthetic and Hair Wellness Clinic. Together with our team of experts and specialists at BDMS Wellness Clinic, we continuously strive for excellence. Our team's dedication to delivering world-class investigative programs coupled with international affiliation with renowned doctors make us an ideal choice for many patients. BDMS wellness supplements and health products have been expertly designed, selected, produced, and controlled by experts in preventive medicine. Movenpick BDMS Wellness Resort, Bangkok, lets you grow beyond the wonder energy. We offer a perfect harmony of comfort and a wellness retreat concept. On behalf of our team at BDMS Wellness Clinic, we are honored for every award and recognition that we have received. As one of the leading medical wellness institutions, we hope to continue to give the gift of health because, after all, the greatest gift is health. Live longer, healthier, and happier. BDMS Wellness Clinic is a rare oasis of wellness in the heart of the city with a broad range of preventive medical services from personalized supplements from our in-house Royal Compounding Pharmacy to comprehensive health screenings. BDMS Wellness Clinic offers a complete range of clinical services. Our multidisciplinary holistic approach targets all areas of wellness, resulting in 8 specialized clinics at BDMS Wellness Clinic, Prevention and Wellness Clinic, Musculoskeletal and Rehabilitation Clinic, Brain Wellness Clinic, Preventive Cardiology Clinic, Digestive Wellness Clinic, Dental Wellness Clinic, Fertility and Women Wellness Clinic, Aesthetic and Hair Wellness Clinic. Together with our team of experts and specialists at BDMS Wellness Clinic, we continuously strive for excellence. Our team's dedication to delivering world-class investigative programs, coupled with international affiliation with renowned doctors, make us an ideal choice for many patients. BDMS wellness supplements and health products have been expertly designed, selected, produced, and controlled by experts in preventive medicine. Movenpick BDMS Wellness Resort, Bangkok, lets you grow beyond the wonder energy. We offer a perfect harmony of comfort and a wellness retreat concept. On behalf of our team at BDMS Wellness Clinic, we are honored for every award and recognition that we have received. As one of the leading medical wellness institutions, we hope to continue to give the gift of health because, after all, the greatest gift is health. Live longer, healthier, and happier.
Okay, welcome back ยังไม่แน่ใจว่ายังมีใครอยู่ด้านนอกไหมนะคะ If there's anybody still outside we welcome you back now Our next speaker is an expert in reproductive health and wellness Ladies and gentlemen please welcome Dr. ชโลมขวัญประยูรเวช BDMS Wellness Clinic We will be discussing on women's health and parenthood wellness สวัสดีค่ะคุณหมอ I wish I knew you long time ago ที่พูดแบบนี้เพราะอะไรไหมคะ because I went through all of that as well okay so the first question normally when people would become a doctor they would think of being this type and that type of doctor but why OBGYN
I think OBGYN is a great mix of
Yes.
the clinical practice, surgery, and patient care, which I love all of these things. And I think is the only one specialty that we deal not only with the disease or the sickness,
Yes.
but we deal with the birth and happiness. And especially for my subspecialty of the reproductive endocrinology and infertility, I can help many couples to have a children to fulfill their family,
Yes.
which is the wonderful thing.
Yes, it's some like good news, but
Good
sometimes
news.
also bad news
Yes,
because
correct.
some of them didn't really, they weren't successful, right?
100%
Not
successful.
everybody.
Yeah,
Okay, with your extensive experience working closely with women, how important do you think women healthcare is?
I think actually healthcare is very important, really important for everyone, every gender, to achieve life goals, which might include successful education,
Yes.
career, financial stability, or volunteering in the community. So with good health, we can live our lives of purpose and meaning. And especially for women's health is quite unique and different in each life stage.
Yes.
Let's say adolescent and
Yes.
young adult, the concern is about irregular or painful menstruation and HPV vaccination to prevent infection and cervical cancer before start to have the sexual intercourse.
Yes.
And sometimes about the contraception knowledge. And for the reproductive age,
Yes.
we concern about cervical cancer, sexual transmitted infection screening, and to determine the reproductive organs health, uterus, ovaries, and with the ovarian reserve, and to like the plan for the having a child or family planning. So is and sometimes we might advise about the egg freezing
Yes.
for some women that not ready today or have the potential to have the ovarian aging, to have the good chance in the future. And for menopause, is about the early detection of the disease and cancer of the cervix, uterus, ovary, breast, and take care of the bone health.
Yes.
And to live with the maybe manage the postmenopausal symptoms. So it's different. It varies for the symptoms and health issue.
So that
this
means-
is the
yeah.
special thing.
Special thing of this because actually like okay from birth until I don't know what age it's different
It's different.
and very complex for women
Yeah.
so what if like a woman would like to start taking care of their own health
So at
What should
every
they
age,
start?
so the
Yeah.
first step is definitely to do the healthy lifestyle, or take care about your diet, exercise, good sleep, reduce stress, avoid the pollution in the right now environment.
Very difficult.
Yeah, very difficult. And another step is to come to see the doctor to
Yes.
consult, start to do the health checkup that proper for your age.
Right.
Yeah.
And actually, when women goes into their menopause stage, about the bone health is very important. It's not just about beauty
Correct.
and emotion.
It's mental health, physical health, bone health is very important, and it can affect about the quality of life.
Right.
If you have the very low bone density or osteoporosis, when you walk and just fall a bit, you can have a hip fracture.
That's a very serious thing
Serious
to happen
thing, correct.
to a person, not just a woman, but normally women face more problems of that because of the hormonal
It's about the
levels.
women's hormone,
Right.
estradiol.
Okay. So one of the most significant roles of women you have already stated is giving birth, right? Today, many factors can affect health and of a baby during pregnancy. What advice would you have to ensure safe pregnancy for both mothers and babies from preconception to postpartum?
I think the complete evaluation and health check together with the good preparation and planning is the key. Is very important, and some people don't know that this step is very important, and it might take times about 3 to 6 months in some couples to prepare that. Because our goal for this issue, I think for me, I think there are two goals. The first one is to have a healthy pregnancy, having a child with a strong and very healthy child. But another one is because we know that during pregnancy and delivery for women, there is many change in the body, physical change, mental change, the hormones, it's about the hormones. So another goal is to make the mother after delivery to become beautiful and healthy again. Yes, so this is a thing. And that's why at our BDMS Wellness Clinic, we initiate the parenthood wellness journey. Is the concept to take care the couples, get along with them since they decide to have a baby. Okay. We do offer the comprehensive health check, like the genetic carrier screening. So sometimes we don't know that we look normal, but we might carry some abnormal gene that if we match with our partner or your husband and can cause the disease in the baby.
Yeah.
So if we know that before, so we can plan to stop this disease, we can do that by doing IVF with the pre-implantation genetic testing. So the technology can help to let the couples can have the healthy baby. Yes,
Yeah. So
this is important.
this is very the innovation had came already. In additional to natural conception, there are now many reproductive technologies, right? Which technology currently is the most effective for fertility treatment?
Actually,
Okay.
Actually, we need to say there are for reproductive technology is include like the intrauterine insemination or IUI.
Yes.
It's very simple technique to help the women with sometimes have the irregular ovulation or the husband that have little problem about the sperm movement, something like that, and it's very easy way. But another step, sometimes some couples has severe male factors or have the gynecologic disease like endometriosis or chocolate cyst that cannot get pregnant by natural or even IUI. So
Yes.
the IVF and ICSI is the answer. Yeah.
Actually, whatever you've been saying, I've been through all of that. I've been through that about 18 years ago. So how can we know which method to be used?
Actually, you need to go to see the doctor, as I say. We will take a look, evaluation in depth for your problem. What is the point? What is the problem? And can suggest that which way that you have the good chance to get success by that.
So that means there's no like, okay, we go step 1, 2, 3. It depends on
It depends.
individual, right?
Sometimes no need to step up from charming, natural intercourse to be IUI, and then next step to ICSI. Because sometimes, like in this past 10 years,
Yes.
I found that there are many cases of the women with the ovarian aging. It's made from the maybe genetic factors, environmental factors, the lifestyle that we live our life.
Yes.
So you might, your age might at 30, 32, but your ovary age
Probably
might
was
at once
older.
older. So this is the thing. So in that
Yes.
kind of case, maybe we have a limited of time. We need to run of the time
Right.
to decrease of the ovarian reserve and quality. So in that kind of case, I might start with the IVF or ICSI.
Yes. So you've been in this industry for so long. Is there any particular patient story that has deeply touched you and giving you the motivation to continue your work as a doctor?
Actually, my experience is quite long, over 25 years
You
or
don't
until
look that
now.
old.
Thank you very much. I will talk about one of my patients. She is at the same age as me. First, she came to me because of she has the miscarriage again and again, about 3 times. Which she's very suffer, and she had been trying to do the IUI, IVF for several cycles without any success. And but her husband is very nice. He support no male factors. So it's about her body, her condition. And the first we met, I try my best to taking a look on her history in details. What is the problem of her? What that I should correct or give the advice for her for the preparation, which sometimes is quite specific. And it takes times about 3-4 months for preparation before we start the IVF again. And luckily that she's got the very good quality and normal embryos. With that draw, but because she has the miscarriage and need to do the curettage surgery because of to remove the conceptus, so there is a lot of adhesion in her uterine cavity. So I need to do the surgery. Hysteroscopic surgery to remove her adhesion, and it give the hormone treatment for another 3-4 months, and then when she's ready, her uterus is ready, her body is ready, we do the embryo transfer, and it's success. Yes. Finally, it's a success, but this process is over 1 year. Sometimes she told me that she is very tired, and many times that she upset that, she tried many times, she wastes a lot of money but she really would like to have a
baby.
Yes, and but she never give up, and she quite trust in me and my suggestion. She tried her best to follow my recommendation, and finally she gets success, which make her and her family and also with me that very, very happy. But not finished of that. After that, for another 10 years, at the age of about 42, she's got the fibroid. With the very heavy bleeding, and I tried to treat her with some medication and hormonal treatment, but the symptoms not get better. So that's why I need to do the surgery to remove her uterus. But the ovary is still there, so she still produce hormone and take care, everything, take care of health.
Yes.
She need to take care of her baby, which right now grow up to 17 years old girl.
Yes.
With very healthy, and until now she's in the perimenopause, so it's like me at the same age. So she faced the problem of the mood swings, some hot flash, but we take care together, give the advice. So in this case, and about last month, she bring her daughter to come to see me, and I take care her daughter as well about the manage of the menstruation. So in this case, I think I be with her as a doctor and patient, and right now I think it's like a friend.
Yes.
Because we take about almost 20 years together with the many health problems, many situations. But finally, right now she is the very successful woman with a happy family, and her daughter is very wonderful.
Yeah. So that means more than a doctor at the end become good friends
Yes, correct.
Thank you very much ขอเสียงปรบมือให้กับคุณหมอนะคะดรชลมขวัญประยูนเวชนะคะ and please remain on stage and again I would like to call upon Mr. Warashai Pichanjit to present a token of appreciation Bangkok Post e-newspaper 1-year subscribe and also take a photo Actually, I think if we have more time, she has more stories to tell. And being a woman is not easy. You see that? All of that health problems, health issues that we have to go through. It's not easy. But because we are strong, that's why we still survive. Okay, ค่ะขอบพระคุณมากค่ะ Thank you very much. And we're moving on to our last session or our final session. This is going to be something about inspiration. This session we feature 3 remarkable women who actually use their platform to create change. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome number 1, Miss Cindy Srinya Bishop. She's an actress, she's an artist, and she's an advocate. And actually, she was former Miss Thailand World. I cannot remember the year, sorry, Cindy, but she's still beautiful. Next ค่ะคุณสุริสาสุสานาเรโนลด์ she's also an actress she's a model she's a woman empowerment a marine conservation advocate and she's also first runner-up Miss Universe Thailand 2024 and last คุณติชาค่ะกันทิชาชุมมะ influencer actress and also a model you can tell from how she walks Okay, please join us on stage. I don't know, we only have 20 minutes with 3 girls. That's very difficult. So, what projects are you currently working on or have worked on before? Starting with you.
Okay, 20 minutes it is.
All together.
All together. Now I'm doing a YouTube channel called I Can't Teach. It's about sex entertainment. That's what I do, one. And another thing is that I have my own brand called Flow Days, where I talk a lot about period, about reproductive health. So that's what I do.
Okay, ค่ะ What about you ค่ะคุณ Cindy? A lot as well.
ค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ In my role as UN Women Goodwill Ambassador to Asia and the Pacific, my main, I guess, job is to really bring attention and highlight all the different causes of UN Women. There's a lot. There's a lot of issues and challenges obviously still facing women from political representation. We heard from the minister earlier, to gender pay gap, to economic opportunities, to a lot. But I would say my main focus or my passion lies in gender-based violence. I started a campaign in 2018 called Don't Tell Me How to Dress, where we pushed back against the idea that it's because of what a woman is wearing that is the cause of her sexual assault. That led me to go into education because I feel that, you know, the basis of this comes from what we're teaching or not teaching our young men, that it's okay to take or from what they want, that it's okay to just not ask for consent. And so I wrote a children's book called My Body, My Rules, because at the time there was no such book in the Thai language, really about consent, respect, body autonomy. I now do a program called Period Power, again in menstrual health, because it's still so lacking in this country, about just basic changes that a girl is going to go through. To date, I've trained over 3,000 young girls about what to expect when they reach puberty. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you know, I have one of my friend's daughter. She joined the Next Universe, and one of her campaign, I think, inspired from you. Don't Tell Me How to Dress. She was talking in the CI talk about that one. So actually, I think from her hard work, it really worked. What about you, Ka?
So I'm still doing my first runner-up Miss Universe Thailand 2024 duties, and I am back at being an actress as well. I just took on a project with Channel One. But talking about our topic today, inspiration, I just want to say something quick. There's something I've never told anyone. So a lot of people wonder, when both girls are holding hands at the Miss Universe and closing our eyes and just wishing it was us. And my name wasn't called. What was my first thought? A lot of people ask me this. And the honest answer is, thank God I can sleep again. So all of us here are more like you than you think we are.
Yeah, actually, but Cindy, her name was called. I was first runner-up. I wasn't called as well. So
How did you feel?
I can't remember. It was like 30-something years ago. I kind of got it.
Actually, I'm going to add to that. Yes, my name was called, but my first thought wasn't, yay, it was, actually, it was a bad word. I'm not going to say it. I was like, because I honestly did not know what to go for. I mean, I had spent so much time reaching that moment, and then it was like, now what? No, my life is going to change, and am I going to be able to do this? Talk about imposter syndrome, but that's like a whole nother thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So actually, for the projects that you're doing, what inspired you to talk like about the sex education and things like that? What inspired you?
So about sex education, when you are reaching the celebrity moment and you're like, yay, what's next? And I start to realize that a lot of people start to do more YouTube, to like show about their lifestyle. But back then, I didn't have anything to show. I felt like I couldn't wake up and talk about how I get makeup done every day. And I kept thinking, what can I do that that I'm passionate about, what I want to talk about every day? And then I went to this one show. It's called Talk with Thơi, Talk with Thơi. And I don't know, somehow we got into the topic of pornography. And I said that porn in each country represents their like society, right? How it's viewed, how it's supposed to be, or what, what they view this, And then it went viral. And I noticed I didn't get canceled yet. I'm like, oh, thank God. Because usually when you talk about sex as a woman, you get so much shame. But then it went viral, I didn't get it canceled, and then I noticed there's a gap in Thailand where sex should be quiet, right? Because people feel like, oh, it's such a taboo topic, you as a girl shouldn't talk about this, especially you in like a role model for people. And then I was thinking, let's do this. Let's talk about this. How do I talk about sex in a way that is interesting? I'm not an educator, but I have a lot of experiences. And then I invite people to talk about real life experiences. And that's how, more like, it doesn't, what we do here in the show, we're not telling people like, you only have to say the beautiful side of it. How about we share experiences? We talk about consent, we talk about protection, but we also talk about maybe the mistakes that were done. So people can feel related and also feel like real life experiences. So that was about sex education, where I wouldn't call it sex education for my channel, it's sex edutainment. So it's education plus entertainment. And that's how, it's keep getting shared and everything. That would be my channel. And another thing, what inspired me to do Flow Days, the brand I'm doing about menstrual cup. So a lot of brand owners or business owners, when they talk about the product they come up with, usually it's more like, oh, I have this problem and I have this amazing idea and came up with it. But for me, I didn't realize it was a problem because we don't talk about period enough. We don't talk about period to even know this is a problem. We just think this happens to everyone, right?
Nature.
Yeah, nature. We have to endure how we feel, or that it feels a bit sticky, or that it's a bit uncomfortable those days. Until I find menstrual cup and I start to use one. If you don't know what it is, it's basically medical grade silicone. Look like a cup. You fold it, you put it in your vajayjay, and then it collects period. And by the end of the day, let's say after 12 hours, you take it out, you empty it, and you reuse it. So after using it, I'm like, this is liberating. This is like freedom, I can do so much more. And then I start talking about period nonstop. So that was inspired me by using it and want girls to have more options.
And actually,
yes.
it's good for the environment.
Yes,
So,
yes.
Okay. And what about you, Ka, Cindy?
Well, I honestly, I didn't set out to be a women's rights activist. It actually, it kind of happened in
You
spite
went with
of
the
me.
flow?
It went with the flow. Yeah, it happened very quickly actually. One morning I read a headline in the newspaper that said it was the Bangkok Post because I am a long time reader of the Bangkok Post. There's a headline that said "Don't dress sexy." Department tells women. This was leading up to Songkran festival. And of course, there's a lot of cases of sexual assault or bad behavior during, the water fights that we have. And so I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I'll read the rest of the article in the hopes that, oh, there's going to be, maybe a warning to would-be perpetrators, like don't do this, or maybe a hotline to women. But no, it was pretty much, if you don't wear spaghetti straps, you're going to be safe. That brought back a lot of memories for me because I was assaulted at Songkran in Khao San Road when I was 17. This was like at noon, broad daylight, even though I was wearing a big baggy shirt and long shorts, right after I won the pageant, actually. And so it just brought up so much anger and frustration. So I just recorded something on my Instagram, and I'd never done anything like that. It was like in Thai, and I was like, Kenny, I was like, don't tell me how to dress. Tell men to respect. And then I just put it into I just left my phone and went to do a fashion week. It was like a show, and then I came back and it had gone like viral. But I've never had anything go so viral before. And this was like women all over Thailand saying, oh my God, yes, and sharing their stories. And then at first it made the entertainment news, and then like in 2 days it made like headline news. And I kid you not, within 1 week, it was a whole movement, like this all over the world. That BBC Time Magazine was calling it Thailand's answer to Me Too. So I had a responsibility. I was like, okay, I'm not just going to let this opportunity go away. This is obviously a huge problem. Nobody's come out and talk about it, let alone a celebrity beauty queen. So I teamed up with UN Women, Muniti Ying Chai Gao Klai. We put a big exhibition in the middle of Paragon where we brought clothing worn by survivors at the time of their assault, like university student uniform, turtleneck sweaters. And like, this is what I was wearing when I was raped. You're going to tell me it's because of what I was wearing. Anyway, so long story short, that led me into this whole path. I now have 2 children, and I can't imagine not leaving them in a world where somehow this is okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Okay. ของเขาดูจริงจังมากค่ะลูก Okay.
So for me, I was an actress my whole life, and I decided to go to a beauty pageant competition at the age of 31, not having any experience. I've never even competed in anything. And people told me, it's okay, you're naturally skinny. No, I'm not. I ate clean for 6 months. I was crying some days because I could not have any sweets, and I love sweets. So that was not true. And when I got into the pageant, I was not the tallest. I was not the favorable one to win. And yeah, I didn't win. But I gave it my best, and I really wanted to do this because I wanted to represent women my age. It was the first year that women above the age of 28 could compete. And I was going through a life experience, and I thought, if I could do this, it would not be just for me, but it would be for other girls too. Even if I didn't win, I would be so proud, and that's what I did. When no one was clapping, I was giving it my fullest. I was wearing a dress so heavy that I was walking not really correctly, but at the end of the day, when I saw the faces of the other girls, and my team and everyone and people who believed in me, it was such a beautiful experience, and I'm so glad I did it at the age of 31.
Right. And I can still remember one of your speech on the stage. You said, I'm walking on fire. I remember that. She was saying that. So, okay, is there a woman who really who has inspired you? I know you can inspire yourself without any other woman, but is there anyone?
Whenever someone asks about a woman, the first person who pops into my mind is my mom, because she's so kind and she carries her life so gracefully with so much happiness. But then when I talk about, like, for today's theme, I was really trying to think who in particular inspired me or make me have what I have today or do what I do today. And then I couldn't name anyone. I was just more like all the women before me. because they are the one who paved the way. They're the one who break the boundaries, who push forward, you know, like even the small step, but so powerful. Because if we go back in the days, we wouldn't be here on stage talking, right? So I just want to say thank you to all the women before me who made the way, no matter how small it is. And I think that it is on us now to carry on with with the journey, that what we do today will have impact on the women who come after us. Yeah.
Okay. Cindy?
Yeah, that's always a tricky question, right? Who inspires me? I think it really depends on where you are in your journey. It depends on, you know, the women who inspired me when I was younger, you know, more like celebrities. My mother is always an inspiration. My daughter is huge inspiration in my life. So in this phase, I guess in this today, the name that really pops up is Giselle Pellico. I don't know if you guys know of her. And she, in my opinion, should be Woman of the Year of Time magazine. She's a French woman that made headlines recently because her husband of over 50 years was drugging her without her knowledge and inviting men to rape her in her home. Oh my goodness. It's made headlines all over the world. And it's, how come this had to be such an extreme case? And the bravery of this woman to sit in the courtroom and look at every single man, oh
my goodness,
every single man that did this to her, forget the husband, the men that thought it was okay. And you know why it happened? It's because they thought that it's because the husband allowed it to happen. So there's this notion that women belong to men, that our bodies are the object of desire, of sexualization, that we do not control our bodies. And that is just the extreme case, but there are countless, nameless, voiceless other women in the world today that still have to endure physical, sexual, psychological violence. The latest statistics from UN Women earlier this year said that somewhere in the world, every 10 minutes, a woman or girl is killed. We are so lucky that we are living in a country that we have mostly equal rights, okay? There's still a lot of areas, but we're pretty lucky to be sitting on this stage, to be voicing, to going out and saying whatever we want. We're pretty damn lucky, and we are extremely privileged. But there are many, many cases in many countries in the world where a woman can't even leave her house, cannot get an education, does not have the right to say or control her own body. And so those are the women who inspire me.
Sorry?
For me, it's basically similar to Tisha. It depends on different, areas in my life. But having this platform now, I want to give credit to everyone, not just the women, the men, the LGBTQ, kun meme, everyone who helped me, to become the person I am today. And for me, my message would be, there's some girls that came up to me and asked, you didn't win. How do you feel? Well, Gal Gadot didn't win Miss Universe to become Wonder Woman. So think about that.
Okay. So I think the stories that we had heard on stage within this 20 minutes, I hope it inspired you. Did it? Did it? What about ผู้ชายได้ inspiration ไหมคะ Very much indeed. A round of applause, yes, a round of applause for our three beautiful women and our, actually I could say a fighter, whatever, you're everything for us, and I hope you keep up on what you're doing right now because it means a lot, not just to you, not just to your family, but it means a lot to the society, especially for women around the world. ขอบพระคุณมากค่ะ Can you please remain on stage? And again, I would like to call upon Mr. Warashai to present the token of appreciation. And afterwards, I would ask our speakers who are still here to join the last photo session before we leave. Okay, ค่ะ กล้องกลางนะคะ กล้องกลาง โ ค่ะ and please can I ask คุณสิริวงศ์ดร.ชโลมขวัญคุณอันชุมาพรนะคะ and our Miss Global 2025 on stage to join the last photo session. And for now, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, Be Green Power Public Company Limited, BDMS Wellness Clinic, Emma Clinic, Grung Thai AXA, Be Nice, Blue Elephant Cooking School and Restaurant, and our media partners, Fraser Property Thailand, Telscore, Rainmaker, Building Construction Technology Expo 2025, Asian Light Design Expo 2025, Digitech Asian Thailand, and AI Connect 2025, the Foodism Show. And on behalf of Bangkok Post, thank you everyone who joined us person and online via Bangkok Post Facebook Live. Stay connected with Bangkok Post on all platforms for more inspiring contents. And see you again at next event, Bangkok Post Pride Every Day, Pride in Action on 25th of June 2025 at Little Connect Siam Square. And we will celebrate Pride Month and we will be learning about experiences from the LGBTQ plus community together. Thank you very much and thank you everybody on stage. ขอบพระคุณค่ะ Thank you all of you and goodbye. Hope to see you soon. Keep inspired, okay? And make sure that their story become one of your stories.